Now this right here is a Pongbot Pace S Pro, and there is a lot of hype about this machine. It's a full AI powered tennis coach, essentially. So what we're gonna do in this video, I just wanna see if this actually lives up to the hype. We're gonna do a couple of drills here. We're gonna walk you through all the spec and tech of this machine. It is pretty cool because you have this thing on you, so it's gonna track you wherever you are on the court, and you can have custom drills and stuff like that. It is a little bit chilly today, so let's just get in with some basic exercises and let's get this fired up. So I'm gonna start with some basic exercises. The baseline, forehand, backhand, moving shot. Let's try that out just to get things going. So that was a pretty basic forehand to backhand, back and forth. Let's move on with a forehand, backhand, deep top spin. So let's add some spin to this and let's see what that is all about. So as you can see, when you're doing these drills, the cool thing about this machine is it's not always going to hit at the exact same location every single time. For example, if it's a forehand, it's going to add some topspin to it. So let's do a general full court training. That should be pretty fun. Should be a little bit more random stuff across the entire court. So let's see. All right, let's go. That's a tough one. Very low ball. That's out. Still gotta warm up a little bit. It feels like balls are going all the way out. So as you can see, this full court exercise is pretty good because it's all over the court. The Pongbot Pace S Pro is a smart tennis ball machine designed for players who want realistic match-style practice without needing a hitting partner. And what you can do with this, it is powered by AI. I've been using it for about a week now, and it is pretty crazy, honestly, what you can do with the programs and the app and everything that this machine can do, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is in this video. Unlike traditional machines that simply fire balls on a timer, this system reacts to how you move. It can actually sense where you are on the court and direct the balls towards you or away from you to make it a little bit different. You also have over 500 drills inside of the phone app that you can use and practice with this machine. It combines high-end ball performance with advanced player tracking and AI-driven training modes, making it one of the most sophisticated solo practice tools currently available. Some of the key performance highlights are: you have the ball speed up to 80 miles per hour, spin rates up to 60 rotations per second, feed intervals as fast as 1.5 seconds, meaning that it's going to shoot out a ball every 1.5 seconds. I tried that, and my heart rate went up to 150 pretty quick. Ultra fast spin switching between shots at 1.5 seconds as well, meaning if you want to have a top spin on one ball, you can have that. If you want to have way less spin on the second ball, you can have that as well, with an interval of just 1.5 seconds between those two shots. It also covers the full court up to 8.1 meters. All of this allows you to build drills that genuinely test timing, footwork, recovery, and shot quality is not just gonna be repetition. Beyond the raw performance, the Pace S Pro is designed to make sessions smooth and uninterrupted. Some of the practical features here include 150 plus ball hopper capacity, meaning you can fill up the bin with over 150 balls, meaning you're practically never gonna run out of balls until you run out of your breath. It's got 8 hours of battery life, app-based controls plus physical remote. You can use either the remote or the app. I definitely prefer to use the app myself. It just makes a lot more sense and it's a lot easier, at least in my opinion. You have 6 different placement positions with dedicated drill support, over-the-air software updates for ongoing improvement. And the thing is, When I first unpacked this, I got an update instantly, which I of course downloaded. With the 150 ball capacity, this means of course less going around picking up the balls and refilling it, and more actual practicing and hitting the balls. But what's really cool about this machine is you have these two sensors which you place them, you clip them onto the net at each outer line, the double lines of each right above them on the net, and the machine sensors exactly where you are positioned on the court. Some of the tracking and sensing highlights include 100 Hz sampling rate, 10 centimeter positioning accuracy. So it's gonna hit the ball within 10 centimeters of where you intended the ball to bounce, which is pretty crazy. Ultra wideband tracking technology, and this makes the system roughly 3 times faster than camera-based solution, while also working reliably in any lighting and weather conditions. Because it doesn't rely on exposed camera lenses, it avoids durability issues like cracked sensors from stray balls. You also have something called smart training modes. You get recovery trigger, train, what most people ignore, and this mode focuses on one of the biggest differentiators in match play: recovering after your shot.
But check this out. If I go here, if I come back here, it's not gonna shoot the ball until I slowly go back to the middle, and then boom, it's gonna fire it.
And the big benefit with this is going to build good habits as a tennis player, meaning that after you hit your ball, you always want to come back to the center point as quickly as possible. Another feature is what's called adaptive rally, and this almost feels like you're playing with a person instead of an actual AI machine. And this uses, of course, the same real-time tracking. The Pace S Pro adjusts ball placements based on where you are on the court. Instead of predictable pre-programmed feeds, you get rallies that actually react to your movement, match your rhythm, and force midpoint adjustments and off-balance recovery. This means that it's going to be very, very challenging to play against this machine, because it's nothing about this is predictable. It can shoot at random places, but it's still, of course, got to keep it within the court. And this is probably the closest a ball machine comes to recreating a live rally experience. The only thing that I can think of that would be very cool if they did with the next generation is if they had wheels underneath this machine, so the machine could actually move around on the opposite side of the court. That would be taking it to another level, but I don't think we're there just quite yet. Now on to the Match Challenge. This is AI-driven competitive solutions. Match Challenge simulates actual competitive play using an AI model trained on over 10,000 real tennis matches. All of this information sits within the brain of this machine, so it knows what a tennis match is supposed to feel like. Last but not least, we have something called Arena of Dash, and this is conditioning gamified. Arena of Dash blends hitting and movement into a fast-paced conditioning challenge. Some of the highlights includes AI-adjusted speed and intensity, leaderboards as well after each session. There is a community within the app where you can see other people using this machine and how you stack up against them. And because it uses the same precise tracking system, feedback remains consistent and reliable, making it both fun and physically demanding in a way that translates directly to match play. And as I said, you have over 500 drills in a library inside the app, so I don't think you're ever going to run out of new types of practicing with this machine. Once you're done with the Match Challenge session, the system generates a report, a performance report that includes scores, trend data, and motion analysis. And this is important if you really want to improve your tennis game, because it's not guesswork anymore. Everything is actually backed by data, so you can see where you need to put more focus on. The final takeaway from me for this machine is just how crazy technology is today and how far we've come when it comes to AI implemented in machines like this that can sense exactly where you are on the court and hit the ball with the exact same speed and rotation within a 10 centimeter circle on the court, and it actually hits it every single time. To me, it really feels like a different machine from regular, ball spitting machines that doesn't have any sort of smart capability behind it. So if you're interested in this, make sure you click the link down in the description for a special offer for my audience, and thanks to Pongbot for sponsoring this video.